private, you don't get that either. If you're going to tell me anything in public, which I'm always in public, and you want it kept secret, you said it in public. You have no rights to that. See, that's the thing about me. Having everything taken from me. I have no rights. You want special rights. Well, I'm not down with that. When you want to tell me all your fucking horror stories, you help me turn them in or you're gaslighting, one or the other. Are you fucking lying to me about the cops? Are you gaslighting me? Huh? Are you, Jaden? See, that's the thing, Jaden. I don't like being fucking lied to. I don't like being bullshit. The longer this goes on, the more likely it is that my predators, including child molesters and rapists, are going to get away. You're helping them get away, Jaden. By playing fucking victim, by being a punk-ass little bitch. Stay the fuck away from me if you're going to be like that. I don't want to smoke your fucking pot, dude. I don't give a shit about your pot. Your pot doesn't mean squat to me. I smoked your pot for the same reason I smoke pot in the homeless community. Because it fucking opens you up. You smoke pot, I smoke pot. We got something in common. Easy icebreaker. I don't give a shit about your weed, dude. And all this shit that you're going to talk about yourself with me, you just want to tell me your backstory. You don't care about me, you just talk about you. And make excuses. And get drunk and get fucking stoned, which is why you're useless. Don't tell me anything you're not going to tell the police. If you're not going to help me to turn it in, I'm going to turn it in public. Because without you helping me to turn it into the police, I have to turn it in public. Meanwhile, with the police committing the crimes that they commit, well, I have to turn it in to Adult Protective Services. And somebody needs to speak up about there being a safety issue with the police. Which you claim you understand, but you literally will allow this to happen until the statute of limitations is over. You don't care, you just fucking blow me off since I got here. When it comes to the actual shit that I'm going through out here, what are you helping? How the fuck are you helping me by telling me about you being a fucking drug addict? Or a former drug addict, or you quit years ago. Now, don't get me wrong, if you go back to the recordings with Jaden, you realize he does talk an awful fucking lot. Not as much as Lori. Not as much as Shannon Alvarado. They're recorded on my channel, too. If something happened to Mike McKinster, how long would it take me to fucking say something? Shit, I'd probably already have it recorded and be yelling at people to fucking call 911. If somebody come up to Mike McKinster in this parking lot, despite the fact that he's a punk-ass little bitch, if somebody come up behind him in this parking lot with a fucking crowbar intent on smacking him in the head with it, I'd fucking yell loud enough for Mike McKinster to at least have some forewarning and be able to defend himself. None of these people care about the disabled. That's the thing, is that you have the opportunity to care, but you don't. And then when you want to pretend like because you didn't spend that you're not spending 2 whole fucking weeks looking at evidence, that I'm implying that you're a bad person. No, dude, you're a fucking bitch, straight up. You're not a bad person, you're a shitty excuse for a human being. You're a fucking junkie. Only junkies get stuck in that selfish mentality, dude. Where nobody fucking matters but them and everything is a story about them. I don't tell my stories just to be a fucking dick, just to tell them, just for attention. I tell my stories because I am still being abused over those fucking stories, over the things that fucking happened in those stories. So when I tell you a story, it's not a fucking pissing contest. I never had friends. Ever. Ever. I had people who promised that they would help but just rip me off over and over again. Meanwhile, I have no place to process this because the abuse that I endure, I have to endure until I have another fucking breakdown. I can't take care of myself, let alone defend myself. Someone needs to fucking speak up with me, you stupid cunt!